Hey y'all. I just wanted to pop in real quick because I had a word. I'm sitting here washing my dishes and boom, there it is. So I don't know who this message is gonna be for right now and today and this time that we in. But first of all, I started off this morning. I was reading the book of Job in the Bible. So if you feel led, go to the book of Job, specifically book of Job chapter 6. I think that's where I was at, chapter 6. I don't have my notes, but I got to do it now. So whoever this message is for, I want to just put this out here. Sometimes God allows us, first of all, not sometimes, but all the time, God allows us to go through so many different things, so many different trials and tribulations. God allows us to have so many different experiences in our life. God gives us free will to do things and make choices and go about this plane of existence living freely. That's what we do when we come to earth. We have free will. We have the ability to make free choices. But sometimes, I don't know about y'all, but for me, sometimes when I am moving or I'm doing things, sometimes I question myself and I want to make sure that I am in alignment with God. I want to make sure that what I'm doing is satisfying and is pleasing to God. That's something that I kind of battle with in my spirits is, okay, is this in alignment with God? Is this in alignment with the assignment that God gave for me? And I question that sometimes. And so whoever this message is for, I understand, like, sometimes you might be questioning where you're going or what you're doing. And I brought up the book of Job because in the book of Job, God and the devil actually made a bet that they were going to take one of God's most faithful servants and test him and put this man to the test, Job, put him to the test and take away all of his things and see if he would still be faithful to God. And in those moments when all of his things are being taken away, Job continuously condemned himself. And so I want to say this to whoever this is for. Sometimes when you are in that storm, when you are in your plight, when you are in your dark night of the soul, when you're in your wilderness phase, when you're in your depression, when you're in your anxiety, when you're in your healing, sometimes God will test you, and it is a test to make sure that you remain faithful to him and you remain faithful to the source that gives you your power and the source that has been moving and kept his hand on you. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's only a test. This is only a test. This is only a test to see how faithful you are to the source. A lot of y'all have been going through different things and you don't want to get to the point where your faith runs out and then you start turning to other things to give you your happiness or your joy. Just like for me, when I was in my wilderness phase, I didn't see, okay, let's just be honest. I didn't see God moving how I felt like he should move. And so that made me go after different things. That made me say, well, let me go over here and dabble in Oshun, Ifa. Let me go over here and dabble in Urzuli, Dantor, Voodoo, you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and talk to Mama Brigitte. And these things are not, I'm not judging anybody, but I'm just saying sometimes when God doesn't move that as swift as you might want him to move, your spirit might tend to waver and it might tend to go over here and go over there. But I just want to remind you, just like Job, that this is only a test. It's a test of faith. So when you go through things, that's God testing your faith. And it's also the devil testing to see if he can get you to turn your back on God. So be like Job. Pass your test. Do not let the devil, do not let anything deter you from looking onto the face of the Most High, because God is the source. God is your source. No matter what phase you are on in your life, God is going to pick you up and pull you out of that. He promises victory every single time. God is not a minimizer. He is a multiplier. So if he takes something away from you or if he's testing you with something, just know, trust, and believe that whatever was taken away will be given back tenfold as long as you remain faithful to the source, okay? So y'all, do not, when you feel like things are going wrong, do not condemn yourself. Do not feel like you let God down, or the ancestors are displeased, all of that good stuff. Don't feel like that. Sometimes it's a test to see, have you healed enough? Are you strong enough? Can you stand in your faith enough to get to the other side of that mountain? All right. So yeah, I don't know who this message is for, but I love you for free. God loves you. It is only a test. Pass that test with flying colors and keep on moving, because what God has for you, no man, no entity, no devil, whatever you want to call it, can take it away. All right, y'all. I love you for free. Peace.